Hello, my name is Dr. Steve Moore. I've worked with NuSkin for over 22 years. And in this lesson, I'm going to go over the compensation plan, and we're going to explain it in simple terms so it's easy for you to understand. There are three ways of making money. Number one, there is a selling bonus. Then there is a building bonus. And then there is a leading bonus. When you join NuSkin, you start off as a brand affiliate and you receive a selling bonus. You receive this bonus on all of the customers that you sign up directly. Those customers create what's called direct customer sales volume, or DCSV. I like to call it level 1 customers to make it easy to understand. Your commission on those customers is a sliding scale based on the amount of sales volume that you create. Now, you will always get paid on the price of the product in the selling bonus, but your benchmarks are based on something that is called sales volume. Every product has a sales volume. In the US, it's somewhere between 50 to 70%. But because we have a global compensation plan, this sales volume accumulates through any of the business you do globally. And obviously, we have different currencies, and that's why we have a common sales volume. You will start off earning a 4% commission on all of the customers that you create. Once you reach 500 points in sales volume, that will double to 8%. At 2,500 points in direct customer sales volume, that will go to 12%. And then when you're over 10,000, that will go to 20%. The nice thing about this volume is that when you enroll people on a subscription, this is a recurring commission structure. So you can make a sale once and continue to get paid on the lifetime value of that customer. If you sell products at retail, there is typically an additional 20 to 50% retail profit on those products. Now, in this compensation plan, you can start to create leverage so that you don't have to do all the sales yourself. As you recruit and train other affiliates underneath you, you will be able to get paid a commission on them. So if this represents your first brand affiliate that you've signed up, their customers in the blue are what's called your personally referred affiliate customer sales volume. What that means is you personally referred this brand affiliate, and this is their customer sales volume. To keep things simple, I like to think of it as level 2 customers. Now, when you reach 250 points in direct customer sales volume, that's your DCSV up here in the green. When you have accumulation of 250 points, that will unlock this second level customer commission, and that's called a referring bonus. You will start off at 4%. Once you reach 500 points in your direct customer volume, they will triple it to 12%. And when you reach 2,500, it will go to 16 and so on to 24% at 10,000 in customer volume. Notice that your level 1 selling bonus commission and your level 2 referring bonus is based on your personal customer volume. So when you have more direct customer sales volume, your commissions go up on the level 1 and the level 2. We recommend getting to 500 points in direct customer sales volume as quickly as possible. And then as you grow your business, you can move up to the higher earning levels. Now, the next part of the compensation plan is what's called a building bonus. When you get promoted to brand representative, you will be able to earn a building bonus. That building bonus is 5% when your group sales volume is over 2,000. And when your group sales volume is over 3,000, you will get 10%. Now, the commission and the building bonus, as well as a leading bonus, is based on something called CSV, or commissionable sales volume. We won't go over the details of that, but you can learn about it on NuSkin.com. So in order to get promoted to brand rep, you need to go through a qualification process. Once you reach 2,000 points in GSV, or group sales volume, and 500 points in direct customer sales volume, you will earn this promotion. We will go over the details of this in the next slide. That will then create your group. Your group then is an override on all of the volume moving through your organization. So again, if your group sales volume is over 2,000, that's an additional 5% on level 1 and level 2, and an additional 10% on the commissionable sales volume on level 1 and level 2. Now, in addition to that, you even get more leverage because now you're getting paid beyond the first 2 levels, and that build bonus will go down to an infinite level until you reach your first brand rep underneath you. There is a maintenance volume to continue to receive your building bonus that is 250 points in direct customer sales volume and 2,000 points in group sales volume to maintain your status. We recommend that you achieve 3,000 group sales volume to maximize your building bonus. Now, as you start to help other people in your organization get promoted to brand rep, you will receive a leading bonus on their group. That leading bonus qualification is 250 points in direct customer sales volume, 3,000 points in group sales volume, and then your pin title will determine how many generations down you get paid that bonus. That bonus is 5% on the commissionable sales volume up to 6 generations down. And so again, your pin title determines how many generations down you go. So let's talk about brand rep qualification. How do you move from a brand affiliate to a brand representative? This qualification process can be done fast or slow. To qualify fast, there are 2 requirements. There's a requirement for direct customer sales volume, which would be 500 points, and a group sales volume of 2,000 points. When that is done in 1 calendar month, you will advance to brand representative in the following month. You'll be able to submit what's called a letter of intent, and then you get promoted. Keep in mind that the group sales volume is actually inclusive of your direct sales volume. And once you get this promotion, you will start to receive your build bonus. Now, you can take up to 2 months to do this by splitting the volume into 2 months. This compensation plan allows for even more leverage, which is called a leading bonus. These are the average commissions of people that have advanced to different positions or different pin titles. You can see Blue Diamond being the top position, where the average monthly commission of a Blue Diamond in 2023 was nearly $37,000 per month. So let's talk about the compensation plan on one slide here and how you get promoted. As a brand affiliate here on the left, you're going to go through that qualification process either fast or slow. Once you complete the qualification, you will then receive the building bonus. The building bonus is in addition to the selling bonus. So the level 1 and level 2 selling bonuses never go away. The building bonus is in addition to that. And then you can see your maintenance volume to maintain that brand rep status. And then as you help other people get promoted to brand rep, you start to receive a leading bonus override on their groups up to 6 generations down, with Blue Diamond being the top position, allowing you to get paid the full 6 generations. So this is what the pin titles look like from left to right. The first pin title is brand representative, then gold, then lapis, then ruby, then emerald, diamond, blue diamond, and then the very top is what's called a team elite. And so let's look at what you need to do in order to advance in your pin title. When you create your first brand rep on your team, you will be promoted to a gold brand representative, and you will receive 5% on their group sales volume. When you help a second person become a brand rep in another line of business, you will be promoted to lapis, and a lapis gets paid 5% on the first generation, as well as 5% on the second generation. You can have as many brand reps on that second generation, and as long as you're maintaining the lapis pin title, you will get paid 5% on all of those brand representatives groups. The next stage is to become a ruby. When you help one more line become a brand rep, and one of those organizations does 5,000 in organizational volume, you will pick up the third generation, and that will be 5% on all of the brand reps on that third generation. And that would be called a ruby. The next step is emerald, and that would be one more brand rep. And then you would have one organization doing 10,000 in organizational volume, and that would pick up the fourth generation. And then when you become a diamond, you would have one more brand representative, and now you're going to have one more what's called a leadership team. So you have one leadership team at 10,000 in organizational volume and a second team at 20,000 in organizational volume, and you will now pick up 5 generations in the compensation plan for the leading bonus. And then a blue diamond is somebody that has 6 brand representative lines, and they pick up one additional leadership team at 30,000 in organizational volume, and that will allow you to get paid the full 6 generations on the leadership bonus. Team elites have one more leadership team at 40,000 in organizational volume. There's an annual trip that you get to go on, and some additional commissions that are available for you. So that wraps it up, NuSkin's compensation plan. For additional information, go to nuskin.com, log into your account, and you can review the details of NuSkin's compensation plan.